Hey everybody, Spooky Marshmallow here, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be reviewing the movie Pearl. It came out in mid-September, I believe, and it's a crazy film. But let's get into it first. So let's talk about a little bit about what it's about. It is rated R. It was directed and written by Ty West. Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 89. Once again, I do not agree with Rotten Tomatoes. I would have given it something in the 50s, maybe. So Pearl is trapped on her family's isolated farm, tending to her ailing father. Her mother is a miserable, bitter, overbearing, devout bat of a woman. Or so that's what the synopsis says. Pearl dreams of a glamorous life like she's seen in the movies. Her ambitions, temptations, and repressions all collide. This is the origin story of X's icon villain. So let's talk about my take of the film. It takes place in Texas, 1918, on a farm. Her husband is overseas fighting in a war. She is very childlike, and she doesn't really reveal just how old she really is at this point, so it's hard to determine if she was a child at this point. She definitely has the mind like one. The scarecrow scene is totally disturbing. The movie is slow moving. The fighting scene with her mother is intense. The killings are brutal. It is suspenseful at parts. A lot of screaming and crying, and it was like so much that it was getting on my nerves. And the end of the film is somewhat disturbing. Now, I like a good horror film, don't get me wrong. I love a good slasher film. When you watch the trailer, that's what you think this film is going to be. But what you see in the trailer, that's about all there is in the film. Seriously, it's not what you think it's going to be as far as a good horror slasher flick. Like I said, it's very slow moving, and I get that they wanted to tell her story. I get that. But I just feel like they could have elaborated more on certain things. I'm trying to be very careful of what I say because I don't want to give a lot of it away. But like her relationships with people, she has a lot of jealousy towards people, and so when she's jealous of them, she just kills. And I don't know why in the synopsis they make her mother out to be a bad woman, because in the film she's not at all. Like, you take her side, actually. You find yourself like taking the mother's side and understanding the mother's mentality in the film. And so you suddenly begin to hate Pearl. At least I did. Like, she was on my nerves, like, so bad. I was hoping someone would kill her, but that's not how it went. Every good person in her life ends up dead. And I just, I get that that's her story, yes. But I don't know, I just felt annoyed by that character. Like, she was so annoying. Like, I wanted to punch her in the throat I don't know how many times. So I was overall disappointed by this movie. It's not like a horrible movie. I'm just sorry I paid money to see it. It's one of those movies that I recommend you wait until it is streaming to watch it. Definitely do not pay money to go see this movie. I don't even know if it's still out now. I think it's left theaters, quite honestly. I think we saw it on like its last day, possibly. So at least in our little small town movie theater, I think it's gone. I don't think it's playing anymore. So that's probably a good thing. Definitely wait on that for streaming. What else can I tell you? It's just, I don't know, like, it's very predictable. I mean, you figure out what's going to happen eventually very fast in this film. And like I said, there's a lot of screaming and a lot of crying and whining, and she is just so freaking annoying throughout the whole movie. And the screaming and crying is her character. No one else is doing it. It's her character doing it. So overall, I would have to say that I'm not really a fan of this film, as you can see. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 89. I'm not surprised because oh my God, Rotten Tomatoes, get with it. The movie is not an 89. No way. So, alright, that's going to do it for today's film. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you have seen Pearl, let us know down in the comments section below what was your takeaway from the movie, or did you like the film? So, thank you so much for watching, and remember, stay spooky, my friends.